Tag Selector in CSS3. The tag selector selects all instances of the particular tag. For tag selector, you will just write the tag name. For example, for all instances of div tag, you will just write the tag name, that is div, inside the CSS, that is inside the style tag. The style tag can be placed inside the header tag. Because in the browser, it is better to load the styles first and then content of the document in the body tag. So if you write the tag selector div, it will select all instances of div tag. And if you write the tag selector p, it will select all instances of p tag. For the tag selector, there is no particular symbol. Just you can write the name of the tag that acts as a tag selector by default. And after selecting the elements, you can apply any styles, including border, background color, text color, margin, etc. In this existing application, I would like to apply border for all the div tags that are present in the web page. So to select all instances of div tag, we are going to use the tag selector. So go to the top of the file, add style tag inside the header tag, and you can add any number of style definitions inside the style tag. So I am selecting all instances of div tag by using the tag selector, that is div. Then inside the curly braces, you can specify any number of properties. For example, border equal to 4 pixels. Here 4 pixels indicates the thickness of the border that you want to apply for every instance of div. That means border is a property, 4 pixel is a value. And now refresh the application in the browser. It has applied nothing, because we have specified the thickness of the border but not border style. So let us add the border style. So space the border style, that is solid. We are going to learn more about borders, that means about border width and border style, in the further lectures. So timing, let us use the simplest use of border, that is border width and border style. Now refresh the application in the browser. Now you can notice the border has been applied for all instances of div tag. But in this case, since there is no gap between the border of outer div and inner div, it seems to be a single thick border. In order to maintain some gap between the borders, that means between two elements, add margin and specify the number, for example 4 pixels. Here pixel is the smallest part of the screen, just like a dot on the screen. The number of pixels depends on the screen resolution. So as of my system, it is 1920 pixels by 1080. So on the x-axis 1920 pixels and on the y-axis 1080 pixels. Now refresh the application in the browser. As you can see, there is some gap between the borders. That gap is called as margin. And in case if you want to change the color of the border, add a color of the border, for example red. So overall it should be border 4 pixel space solid space red. The sample of red color is automatically shown by Visual Studio Code whenever you specify a valid color name. Now it looks like this after refresh. So this is the basic example of CSS style. We will do a lot of things by using CSS in the further lectures.